Well, it's been about a year now since I bought my Ryobi electric mower and string trimmer. And yeah, so I did recently review the string trimmer. Basically, I hate it. I hated that thing so much. It took me basically a year to get around to reviewing it. Um, Short story is it the guard on that's worthless. It basically throws everything in your face that it hits instead of plastering your shins with grass and rocks. The motor's noisy. Also, it is kind of a pain to change the string in that thing. But the mower itself, I love this mower. I wish I would have gotten one sooner. Compared to the old lead acid motors I've seen, mowers, not motors, um, this thing is above and beyond like anything like the old electric or even plug-in mowers were. Um, And yeah, this thing surpasses any gas mower I've ever owned. Honestly, even with this being what should be basically like the cheapest offering in their 40-volt line for mowers, like I'd put it up against something high end that's similar sized. So you take I don't know what the fancy brands are. I think Husqvarna is a fancy brand. Like a Husqvarna or a Toro or I think Snapper. I don't know, but like at least from personal experience, comparing this to the Toros I've owned, the Craftsman mowers, even the lesser brands like MTG. I did like the MTG mower I used to use. That was a great mower. um, but yeah, no, like this being the bottom tier mower that Ryobi makes, more than likely, um, this thing's fantastic. Like I don't know what it currently sells for now. I'm guessing somewhere between $300 and $350. But like you can't go wrong. It's not self-propelled and it doesn't have fancy headlights so you can mow in the dark. And there's probably other fancy features that the more expensive electric mowers have. But like if you just need a basic mower that's going to get the job done, this thing's great. It's quiet, it's powerful, it's lightweight, and it's taken a beating. Like when I first got it, the grass was way taller than the mower. It was like knee height, and I couldn't believe. I mean, the thing just powered through everything. I've hit my fair share of rocks and stumps and twigs with this thing, and haven't damaged anything yet doing that, like I was worried about. Also, I have stalled it a few times because I was mowing a little too much grass, and since I have it in a, I'm at a loss for words. Um, what's the term? I have the mower. There's no discharge chute and there's no bag, so it's recirculating the blade or the grass while it mows. I don't know why. The word has just completely slipped my mind. Um, but either way, when it comes to batteries, honestly, I only need one of the 6 amp hour batteries. I kind of went a little crazy and got a creative way to buy another battery for the mower, and that was completely unnecessary. If the grass doesn't get too tall, I can basically mow on one 6 amp hour battery and have enough battery left to do a little bit of string trimming. Usually I don't do too much string trimming though, because I just don't care. I keep the grass short enough to keep the city off my butt. um, the nice thing about having these extra batteries is if I ever plan on getting one of the like Ryobi power inverters, I believe most of those are tool only, so I won't have to buy batteries for them, and I'll have lots of batteries. I just haven't run into a situation yet where I need power on the go. And honestly, um, once somebody makes a electric truck that's worth buying, most of those have power on board, so that'll solve that problem. But I think I'm gonna pause and flip the mower on its side so you can see the bottom. Alright, well, so this is what the bottom of the mower looks like with all the abuse I put it through. As you can tell, I've never cleaned it. Actually not too dirty though. That's good to know. I'll try the flashlight so it's a little brighter. I should also double check. Yep, no batteries installed. Safety first. So yeah, if you look around, I mean, plastic seems to be intact. I don't see any obvious signs of like abnormal wear and tear. So whatever their little plastic formulation they went with is, I mean, it's definitely holding up to the job for now. There's a few nicks to the plastic from me probably grinding across rock or piece of concrete. And you will be able to tell here, oh my, the blade is thrashed. It's not even remotely sharp. But this thing has so much power, I mean, that it'll just beat the grass into submission if it has to. Yeah, look at all the chips and dings. Oh, I guess further in it's a little better though. It's mostly at the tips. That's interesting. Yeah, I am not nice to my lawnmowers. I just, I don't care. They're a tool. I make them do their job and make my house dirty. But yeah, they do their job and serve their purpose until they stop working. And this one, like I said, has been doing great. I mean, I actually look forward to mowing when I use this thing. As for these blades, I don't know what to say. I mean, it still mows, so my grass is kind of crappy anyways. It's half dead, half weeds. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say about this mower. Easier to flip this outside now. I mean, it's been great. I've never bothered using the bag. The bag that comes with this is terrible. I can't imagine it works very good, so I just never bothered with it. There's some situations where it'd probably be handy to have the bag. But yeah, I mean, really, if you wanted to hear anything I had to complain about with this mower, it's going to be the bag. I mean, the bag's just not very nice looking, and I just decided I'm not even going to humor bothering with it. Otherwise, the height adjustment, that's pretty easy and straightforward to use. Has a good range of heights. I don't know if the front, I think the front is linked to this arm here, and that's what adjusts the front height. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, the handle has a nice grip to it. It's soft. Yeah, it's still something grippy. And there's just nothing better than having to just push that little button to start your mower. I guess from an ergonomic standpoint, if you only have one hand, you might be hard pressed to get it started. Yeah, you could do that. Be a little screwy, but yeah. So I think at this point I'm just rambling, but I highly recommend this mower. I'll have the model number in the video, and yeah, hopefully that was interesting, and thanks for watching.